Good morning, Mr. Gizmos. Thank you for your opportunity and for the confidence that you're giving us to put eCharter back on track. We fully understand your concern about how this project has been, and we want to present you a management and leadership plan that we have been working with the team since the last couple of days. So the first thing that we must be aware is that, in fact, the project is behind. But we understand and we know, we're confident that we can make it back on track. We have a plan to establish our credibility within the team, and we have demonstrated that we have done this before in the Smart Pen project. The first thing that we're going to do is meet with different managers, talk about their tasks, and demonstrate that we understand what we're doing on this project. We're going to need your full support in doing this, because we need to teach managers how to establish their credibility, and we're going to show them how to model the way. Along the presentation, we're going to show you some key practices that we want to implement in order to do this. Now, I'm going to leave you with my teammate Akancha that is going to show you part of the plan that we have implemented.
So, hi, Mr. Gizmos. One of our issues is below par practices and process for the team eCharter. So for this, we have decided that we would create a team charter, as in not we, but we would enable the team eCharter to come up with a charter of their own, and we would set up a meeting to review it. We would also make sure that the team charter goals and expectations and values align with the core values of the company and focus on core and aspirational values, as well as allow room for employee input. Apart from this, we also plan to design an effective feedback system for management so that the management is aware of how they are doing with respect to their employees. Next. Low morale is an issue that eCharter is facing. So for this, we want to develop intrinsic motivators on two levels, for the management as well as for the employees. We want to show the management that we are transformational leader modeling the way. We want to show them that they have a choice, and we want to show them the meaningfulness of their work. We also plan to teach managers to develop motivators for their employees. So basically emphasize on intrinsic motivators so that employees stick for a long time. Next. Another thing that we plan to do is teach managers how to be good coaches. As being a good coach is one of the most important quality of being a good leader. So what we plan to do is lead by example, as in show them that we are effective coaches, so that they follow us and create a highly productive and effective team. Then we also want to give them guidelines and points from our Smart Pen project, and maybe some testimonies from good leaders of eRight. We want to show them to enable employees to discuss their career goals, as well as treat employees like humans and not just resources for the company. Now Keith would talk. Oh, sorry. Now Pat. Now Pat would talk about misinterpretation of the progress problem.
Hey, Mr. Gizmos. So another problem that we identified was the misrepresentation of progress throughout this project. We feel a big issue that's causing that is a low trust environment that we have right now. So our main goal here is to try to establish trust and to try to foster a more high trust environment. The way we plan on doing this is to first show authenticity in our actions and also expect others to do the same. To teach people to be transparent and upfront about the current state of the project while speaking to others. To confront low trust behavior directly, and we feel very strongly about this. This is big if we're ever going to remove that kind of behavior. And we want to foster an environment of openness. Specifically, one idea that we had with regards to getting people to be more transparent and upfront was a stoplight system where we had a red, yellow, and green status of the project, where green meant everything was going well, yellow meant we were kind of getting into trouble, and red meant we were seriously in trouble. We feel that this really helps to make it easier for people to talk about the actual status of the project. And finally, one other really big thing that we want to do is to reward honesty and foster accountability for mistakes, for delays, and for anything else that Marva might require it. And now I'm going to turn it over to Keith, who's going to talk about our issues with people leaving.
So as Pat mentioned, one of our other key problems is that people that are important to the organization are leaving or are threatening to leave. And so how we want to mitigate the problems associated with this are that to find out why people are unhappy and why they're leaving. And then to generate a set of solutions to react to those problems and react to that unhappiness. And also let the employees know the future vision and project plans, and also give them the opportunity to be an open forum so that they can communicate their concerns, they can communicate their worries about what they see, because they have actually been working on the project. And we also want to make sure that as a team we're showing level 5 leadership principles. We know that level 5 leaders have a high retention rate of employees, and we want to carry that on through. Next slide, please. We also want to teach management within the eChatter team to listen and act in an unbiased way and to treat their employees equally, and to really look at employees as individuals and to help foster their development. And we also want to show them the traits of a level 5 leader by modeling the way. If we can be level 5 leaders and show them how to be level 5 leaders, we think we'll have a really good team. And we want to make sure that everyone follows the 5 leadership practices, which include modeling the way, as we've mentioned before, inspiring a shared vision, which we talked about in the previous slide as well, challenge the process, enable others to act, and encourage the act. Now Yuichi is going to talk about our onboarding process.
Hi, Mr. Gizmos. As you know, some key people have already left, and others might leave soon. Therefore, after our culture has been fixed, we will hire new employees, and also we need to provide an effective onboarding process for newcomers. Specifically, our onboarding process consists of these 6 points. First point is establish communication before the first day. Second point is clearly define employees' role. Third point is to assign and define mentor and manager role. Fourth point is to co-locate with relevant workers. Fifth point is to tie new hires assignment in with the vision of the company. Last point is to identify employee strengths and weakness. This is our eChatter management leadership plan. I hope this presentation is helpful to you. That's all. Thank you.